Hi, this is Lethea with Farmview Creators. Today we're going to put together the Farmhouse Ladder wood kit from the Rust Covered Cottage by Christina. First, I have already stained all of the pieces with Waverly wax, the antique color. And I'm going to go in with Stick Fast and Titebond and assemble this. So there are 3 levels to this ladder, and I'm gonna put the shelves together with the Titebond. I got a little too much there, so I had to clean it up, which that's normal for me. I'm a messy crafter always. And then I tried putting dots. It didn't go much better. Still had some run out that I had to clean up the edges. It does dry clear, so it's not that big of a deal. I just didn't want globs of clear stuff. Then the last shelf, the largest one, I glued that little frame or lip on it. And then I set those aside to get nice and dry. I was pressing down and making sure that they were adhered all the way around. And then I'm just kind of sorting my pieces. For the very top, I wanted one of the slats that actually looked really good on both sides. But I'm putting on the brackets with Stick Fast. Stick Fast and I have a love-hate relationship. I tried really, really hard not to get it all over my fingers, but alas, I have crusty stuff all over my hands now. I also put some parchment paper underneath because with my silicone mat, I have learned from experience that if I accidentally get something stuck with the Stick Fast glue onto my mat, it will tear the mat trying to get it apart. So I'm just using some parchment. And now I'm going to set one side up and I'm going to do the bottom rungs for that. And I got it a little crooked on that first one, but I wasn't really worried about that. The first one was the hardest one to get in place and to get stuck. Just putting some Stick Fast on each of those brackets and holding that ladder piece in there until it can stay by itself. Usually it doesn't take long. Like I said, that first one was the most difficult. Once I had that to kind of hold it up, it was easy peasy from there. Just fitting those into the other side, making sure that I do get it down into the bracket piece. Trying to get everything straightened up and lined up. I thought about just leaving it on its side like this to finish the assembly, but I did want to make sure that it was standing up straight. So I decided to stand it up and do each ladder piece one at a time, holding it tight. I'm putting some pressure on the outside edge so that it is flush against each piece that I'm putting in. And that went pretty quickly and it was pretty easy to go. Then I'm just putting some more Stick Fast on top of the brackets and the ladder pieces because I do want them to be very stable. Then I fed the 2 little rings onto my top piece. It did fall out like twice, and that's okay, but I did get some dog hair in there, so you'll see me kind of picking at little hairs to get rid of them. Then I had to clean up a little bit, which is normal, and then I'm putting quite a bit of pressure holding that together because it is kind of floating there, and I wanted it to be nice and stuck before I let go. And then I always wipe off the top of my Stick Fast and put a straight pin through the top and then bag it up with that straight pin for the next time. So because of my love-hate relationship with Stick Fast, I went back to my Titebond and I'm just making sure that I'm getting these shelves onto the ladder, even on each side. I'm just eyeballing it. It's not perfect and I'm okay with that. And just kind of putting a little pressure there and then getting that top one on there. Turned out really cute, y'all. And then I'm going to go in, and even though I decided not to paint this, I still wanted it to have some distressing. So I went in with my Debi's DIY wax and just kind of brushed that over, and then rubbed it and buffed it with my fingers, and just kind of went onto each shelf and then the sides and around the edges. Then I kind of had to straighten up those shelves a little bit. And just going in to the other side and really trying to buff that in so that it's not gloppy and it looks like it's naturally distressed and not like I just did it. I did get a baggie for my wax brushes. They are just inexpensive stippling brushes. And then I'm going to go in with some matte spray just to kind of seal that wax in. And there it is. And I love it. I added some other wood kits on it. If you liked this video, just let me know and subscribe.